Now, imagine this. You loved a man with all your heart. You built a home together. You had 2 beautiful children, a son and a daughter. But one day he left. He divorced you. And now, 6 months later, he says, "I want my children back." You cry every night, holding their small hands, afraid that one morning they may not be there. What would you do if the people you love most were about to be taken away? Let's begin this true, painful story of a mother's fight for her children. Before I start, tell me, where are you watching from? If you like real-life emotional stories, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I still remember the day he said it. 6 months ago, my husband walked out of our home. He didn't even fight. He didn't cry. He just left. I was shocked. I didn't know how to live without him. I thought maybe, after some time, life would feel normal again. But I was wrong. Now, today, he called me. My hands were shaking when I picked up the phone. "I want the children," he said calmly. "I want them to live with me from now on." My heart stopped. I could not breathe. My son, Tim, is 10, and my daughter, Lily, is 8. They are my world. I can't imagine a day without their laughter. Tears came to my eyes. "You can't do this," I whispered. "They need me. I am their mother. They love me." But he didn't care. He said it was better for them to live with him. I didn't understand. How could he even think that? I went to my room and looked at their photos. Tim smiling with his backpack, Lily drawing in her notebook. They were innocent. They didn't know what was happening. I felt panic. I felt fear. I felt lost. I tried to call my best friend, Sarah. "He wants to take my children away," I cried. "I can't live without them. What should I do?" Sarah was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "You must be strong. You must fight for them. You are their mother. You have rights." I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. The idea of losing them made my chest tight. I wanted to scream. I wanted to run. I wanted to hide them and never let him see them. But I knew it wasn't that simple. I remembered my lawyer's words. "You have the right to fight. Custody is not automatic." I had heard about mothers losing their children even after being the main caregiver. My mind raced. What if I lose them? What if I wake up one morning and they are gone? That night, I could not sleep. I sat in my children's room, holding their toys, smelling the sheets, listening to the quiet house. The fear was real, but so was my love. I knew I had to be brave. I had to make a plan. Rehook for next part. Tomorrow, I will visit my lawyer. I will ask every question. I will learn everything I can about keeping my children. And I promise you, this story will take you through every heartbeat, every fear, every tear of a mother who refuses to let go. The next morning, I felt nervous. My hands shook as I got ready. I could hear Tim and Lily laughing in the kitchen. Their voices were so light, so innocent. I wanted to hold them forever. But today, I had to fight for them. I arrived at the lawyer's office. Mr. Patel was kind but serious. He listened to my story carefully. "You are their mother," he said. "You have a strong right to keep your children. But you must act quickly. He cannot just take them away." I felt a little relief, but also fear. I asked, "What should I do first?" He explained the steps. "First, I must file for temporary custody. This will legally prevent him from taking the children while the case continues. Next, we gather evidence. School records, doctor visits, photos, anything that shows I am their primary caregiver." My heart raced. I had never imagined my life would be like this. Fighting in court, proving that I am a good mother. I thought about the nights I stayed awake with Lily when she was sick. The mornings I helped him with his homework. The weekends we spent playing in the park. All these small, loving moments mattered now. After the meeting, I went home. I hugged Tim and Lily tightly. "I love you," I whispered. "Nothing will change that." They smiled, unaware of the storm coming. I smiled back, but inside, I was shaking. That evening, I started collecting everything Mr. Patel asked for. Photos, school reports, medical records, letters from teachers. Every piece felt like a small shield to protect my children. Each document reminded me, they are my life. I cannot lose them. I also knew I needed help. I called Sarah again. "I can't do this alone," I admitted. "I am scared." Sarah's voice was strong. "You are not alone. I will be there with you. We will fight this together. Your children need you, and you will not let anyone take them." That night, I felt a small spark of hope. Maybe I could fight. Maybe I could win. But I also felt exhaustion. My body ached, my mind was full of worry, and I knew the next days would be harder. Before sleeping, I whispered to the children, "Mommy is here. Always." Their peaceful faces calmed me. I promised myself, I will not give up. Not now. Not ever. Tomorrow, the real challenge begins. The court papers will be filed, and he will respond. The battle for my children's future is starting, and I will take you step by step into every moment of fear, courage, and hope. The day of the court hearing came faster than I expected. I felt nervous. My hands were cold, and my stomach was full of butterflies. Tim and Lily were with me, sitting quietly. I wanted to protect them from all of this, but they could sense my worry. We entered the courtroom. The room was big and serious. The judge sat at the front. My lawyer, Mr. Patel, whispered to me, "Stay calm. Tell the truth. Show them how much you love your children." Then he arrived, my husband. He looked confident, calm, but inside I could see something else. He wanted control. He wanted to take my children. My heart ached. I tried to stay strong. The judge asked questions. First, about the children's daily life. Mr. Patel explained everything I do for Tim and Lily. She cooks for them, helps them with homework, takes care of them when they are sick, and provides emotional support, he said. I added my voice. "I love them. I am always with them. They are my life. I cannot live without them." My husband spoke too. He said he wanted them for a better life. I felt anger and fear, but I kept calm. I remembered Sarah's words, "Speak with love, not anger." The judge listened carefully. He asked me questions about my home, my work, and the children's school. I answered honestly. Every word was important. I could feel the weight of the moment. This was not just a hearing. This was the first step to keep my children with me. After the hearing, we waited. Tim held my hand, and Lily hugged me tightly. "Mommy, it's okay," Tim said softly. I smiled, but my eyes were wet. Their small hands reminded me why I was fighting. Outside the courtroom, Sarah hugged me. "You did amazing," she said. "No matter what happens, you showed your love for them. That matters most." I felt tired, but also proud. The first step was done. But I knew the battle was not over. There would be more hearings, more papers, more stress. But I also knew something else. I could not give up. I had to stay strong for Tim and Lily. That night, I hugged them and whispered, "Mommy will always fight for you. Always." They smiled in their sleep. Their trust in me gave me hope. The next days will be even harder. He will not stop. He will try to scare me, to make me doubt myself. But I have a plan. And in the next part, I will show you the strategies, the courage, and the love that a mother can use to protect her children no matter what. The days after the first court hearing were not easy. My husband tried to contact me many times. He sent messages, calling me to discuss the children. Each time, I felt my heart pound. I was afraid he would scare me or confuse the children. But I remembered my lawyer's advice. Do not respond without guidance. Stay calm. Protect your children. I had to be careful. Tim and Lily asked questions. Mommy, why does Daddy want us? Lily asked one evening. Her small eyes looked worried. I hugged her and said softly, he wants us, but Mommy is here. I will always protect you. Nothing will change that. Tim nodded quietly, holding my hand. I also started keeping a journal. Every day, I wrote about the children's routines, their meals, their schoolwork, and the fun times we shared. I knew these small details would matter in court. It made me feel stronger, like I was building a shield to protect them. One afternoon, he tried to come to our home. I stayed calm and called the police. I explained the situation. They told me he could not take the children without permission. Relief washed over me. For now, they were safe. But I knew I could not relax. Sarah stayed with me more often. We talked about everything: court, school, and how to explain things to Tim and Lily. Her support gave me courage. I realized I was not alone. I had friends, a lawyer, and most importantly, my love for my children. The next week, we returned to court for another hearing. This time, my husband had more arguments. He said he wanted them because he believed I couldn't manage alone. I felt my anger rise, but I stayed calm. I spoke softly. I love my children. I care for them every day. They are happy and safe with me. I am their mother, and I will always protect them. The judge nodded and asked questions about his claims. Mr. Patel presented all the evidence: the photos, school letters, medical records, and my journal. The room was quiet. I held my children's hands under the table, feeling their trust and love. That trust gave me strength. After the hearing, I realized something important. This fight is not just about rules or papers. It is about love, courage, and never giving up. I promised myself, I will do everything to keep my children with me. I will fight, patiently and bravely, no matter how hard it gets. The battle is far from over. My husband will try even harder. The court will test my patience, my courage, and my love. But in the next part, you will see the turning point. The moment when I discover my true strength and take steps that may change everything for my children and me. Days turned into weeks, and the court process continued. Every morning, I woke up with worry, but also with determination. I could not let fear control me. My children were my life, and I had to show the court, and myself, how strong a mother's love could be. One evening after dinner, Tim asked quietly, "Mommy, will Daddy take us away?" His small voice made my heart ache. I hugged him and Lily together. "No, my loves. Mommy is here. I will always protect you. We are safe together." Their trust gave me courage. I realized I needed to stay calm, strong, and patient, not just for the court, but for them. The turning point came when Mr. Patel suggested something new. He said we could bring witnesses, teachers, neighbors, and friends to show how much I care for the children. I felt hope. This was my chance to show the court the love, care, and attention I give every day. We invited Tim's teacher, Mrs. Lewis, to speak about his schoolwork and behavior. She said, "He is happy, confident, and loved. His mother always supports him. She cares deeply for both children." Next, Lily's art teacher shared her drawings and stories, praising the time and encouragement I gave. Even our neighbors spoke about how I take care of them, cook for them, and play with them. On the day of the hearing with witnesses, I felt nervous, but also strong. I watched the judge listen carefully to every word. I held my children's hands under the table, and I felt their small grip give me power. They depended on me, and I would not let them down. After all the witnesses spoke, the judge asked me to speak. I looked at him and said calmly, "My children are my life. I have always cared for them. I have shown love, attention, and guidance every day. They are happy and safe with me. I ask the court to let them stay with me, where they belong." The judge nodded, taking notes. I felt hope rising inside me. For the first time in months, I felt that maybe the fight was turning in my favor. But I also knew it was not over yet. I needed patience and strength for the final decision. That night, I hugged Tim and Lily tightly. "Mommy will always protect you. Always," I whispered. Their small arms wrapped around me, and I felt a warmth that no fear could touch. I realized something important. Love is the strongest shield a mother can have. The final decision is coming soon. Will I win the fight and keep my children? Or will my worst fear come true? In the next part, you will feel every heartbeat, every tear, and every moment of hope and fear as this story reaches its emotional ending. The day of the final decision arrived. I felt nervous, my heart beating fast. Tim and Lily held my hands tightly. I could see their trust in me, and it gave me strength. I had fought for months, but now the most important moment was here. We entered the courtroom. The judge looked serious. My husband was there too, calm and confident. But I stayed focused. I remembered every hug, every bedtime story, every morning I made breakfast for them. I remembered every small act of love that showed I was their mother in every way. The judge spoke slowly, looking at all of us. He talked about the evidence, the witnesses, and the care I had given the children. He listened to my husband's words too. I stayed quiet, holding Tim and Lily's hands, praying inside my heart. Finally, the judge said, "After reviewing all the evidence and considering the best interest of the children, I have decided that Tim and Lily will remain with their mother." I felt a rush of emotions, relief, joy, and overwhelming love. I hugged my children tightly. "We are together," I whispered. Tears ran down my face. Tim smiled, and Lily hugged me back tightly. "Mommy, we knew you would protect us," Tim said softly. My husband looked disappointed, but I did not focus on that. My children were safe. That was all that mattered. I had fought with patience, courage, and love, and now it had worked. That night at home, I sat with Tim and Lily on the couch. We talked about our day, laughed, and shared stories. I realized how strong love can be. No court, no fear, no challenge could break the bond between a mother and her children. I also realized I had grown stronger through this fight. Fear and uncertainty had been replaced by courage and hope. I had learned that a mother's love is not just an emotion. It is a power, a shield, and a promise to protect and care for her children no matter what. As I tucked Tim and Lily into bed, I whispered, "Mommy will always be here. Always. Nothing will ever separate us." They smiled and fell asleep, safe and loved. And in that moment, I knew we had won more than a legal battle. We had won our family, our life, and our love. Final rehook/call to action for the audience. Sometimes life tests us in ways we cannot imagine, but courage, love, and determination can guide us through the darkest moments. Remember, no challenge is stronger than a mother's love. If this story inspired you, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe to see more real stories that touch the heart.